so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow. And I'm 1000% appreciated. This is going to be a What's the Gossip on You reading here. Let's get into this. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this gossip energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? People are wondering if you're truly serious about moving on, if you're joking, how do you really feel? But only thing they're saying is how untouchable you are. Like if you walked away from some sort of job or career here, they can't believe that you had anything else in your head outside of that. Like especially if they considered it to not be an elite career, like, say you were working at McDonald's, they thought you were working there because you ain't have nothing else to give to the world or nothing else to do. You guys keep elevating and elevating. I feel like whatever money you had, you kind of just invested in yourself. And also, I'm hearing you're emotionally and spiritually untouchable here. There's like a group of people trying to evil eye you, maybe study you, try to get into your head, see what pisses you off. There's some people who want to irritate you out of forward progress here. They feel like your progress is going to, like, I don't know, bring forth, like, they feel like your progress is going to make you even more untouchable. Because I'm hearing that Aaliyah song that I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. I feel like a lot of you guys had to realize you had to move away from the people around you because they were dead set at getting you to doubt yourself here. Like these people, they only could fantasize about it. Some of these people wanted to come around you and then ignore what you're saying and then like make you seem like you did something wrong here. A lot of these people just wanted to start stuff with you and like, give you bad energy, and they're mad that you won't even be found dead in the same rooms with these people. They are sheep. They are mad because they can't do anything in life. They can't get anywhere in life, and they don't have your freedom. Even if your freedom is mental here, some of these people would have never wore that dress you wore to work that day, but you wore that dress. So they're like, dang, I'm mad. And they're like, they want to punish you for wearing that dress, like looking your best and those compliments you got. But spirit is also saying, talk about, look at all the people who are complimenting you, all of the people who are like, I love that dress, I love that. Somebody wishes that they could get mad enough, like, like, and send you their heat and make you never want to look cute again. I'm hearing this is just dumb bitch energy. Don't let nobody's emotions become your emotions here. There's like, that's like a common theme here. Like when people want to make your emotions their emotions, and you're supposed to think how they think rather than how you think and feel. Don't let no petty bitch try to replace your emotions with their emotions here. Like somebody might, like you guys are playing in a band or something and you playing in your guitar. Some dumb bitch wishes they had the energy to be like, why are you doing that? You're playing guitar again? Like, somebody feels like if they were around and they just yelled at you or they acted out in certain ways, you would like fall in line. And it's number two, they need to stop having that parasocial relationship with you. It's bringing their energy down. And number three, it's just never going to happen. This person is hot mad. They're real hot and mad because they're like, who are you to think you could do what you want? You're a grown ass adult here. You're untouchable. And I feel like you guys don't have to ask people like anything, what to do, how to feel, how to act. This is what people are gossiping about. Divine, please tell me more. You guys do whatever, you live however. The gossip on you is also that you're an alien. Like, and people already told this person that you're different and you think differently. But this is like a toxic feminine energy that thinks that they could own you. Like they think they could bully you and boss you around. Like they think that if you were around, like say you do nails or something, they could just say the perfect passive aggressive thing to frustrate you. You're gonna think about it forever, or they could just be like, oh, my cousin does that, so Do you even know what you're doing? Doing nails. Like I'm just using what I do as example here. But that doesn't work on you, number one, because you're not around them. And number two, you're not allowing these people around you here. If you guys have online platforms, this is like some boring bitch. They don't got no life, they don't got nothing to do. So the only thing they want to do is frustrate people who have a freedom here. These people might hate that people could wake up, maybe create content and make money instead of doing whatever they do. Like, they got to do something that they don't like doing. Like, I don't know. And that's nothing to do with you here. So, a lot of people like that feel like since they can't have your life, like you owe them you owe them your sabotage. They feel like you owe them your sabotage or you owe them some sort of, humility that to that self-deprecating. They want you to be humble in almost a self-deprecating way, and that's just not your style here, so that they could accept you. They felt like you didn't get it. You didn't get social how to socialize to, like, stay at the bottom like them. And this is what they realizing, that they really don't got shit. They don't got shit here, like, in life, and they're not reaching for more because it's like, they were too afraid of letting another person get ahead, as though it was like up to them, to allow anybody to get ahead or not. They really can't control who gets ahead or who doesn't. Somebody is trying to evil eye you and like send you negative thoughts, send you like, like somebody wants you crying, they want you upset, they want you emotional. A lot of you guys are always laughing though, and you're not in your feelings, emotional. Again, when you feel your feelings, it's okay to feel it here. But somebody just wants to piss you off. I don't know. Like, but they can't piss you off. And they want to piss you off because they're envious. We got the 10 of Pentacles coming out. People are envious of your 10 of Pentacles. This is the gossip on you, is that you got everything. That you like, you either have everything or you go and get whatever you want. You get whatever you want. It is not handed to you. Notice those words there. You can get whatever you want, but it is not handed to you. We got inheritance, family and job security, affluence, stability, tradition, long term success, a strong foundation. Yeah, you guys are about to get some sort of inheritance, some sort of influence here, some sort of family and job security, stability, tradition, long term success, a strong foundation is coming out here. Yeah, a strong foundation you guys are building. You're going to get up. That's what people are gossiping on, that you guys got some sort of strong foundation coming out here. Divine, please tell me more. Somebody watches you and they cry their eyes out a lot here. They can't stand seeing your success. They can't stand you blowing up here. They want to like bring you down so bad and block your creativity. This is the energy that somebody's trying to do. They're trying to send energy or Reiki towards you so that they could block your creativity. They're so uncomfortable with the life you have. Like, but you guys are untouchable. They want, like, somebody is so mad their magic doesn't work here. Like their law of assumption doesn't work. Their feelings, like, they're trying to project certain feelings into you and it's not working here. Especially sadness. This could be somebody you knew from the past. This could be like, I don't know, a sibling, but it's giving a lot of you guys toxic feminine energy. This could be a sibling that wanted to project sadness into you. They did spell work on you before. They feel like, they might have evil eye you or collapsed you before or like caused the end to your relationship. This is the type of person that would just like, maybe if you were around and they know you were creative or doing something, they would just sit next to you and they would just pout, and they would just act irritated, get up, like slam the door here. Like, I'm like, and that didn't, maybe you'd be like, what's wrong? But then after a while, once you realize it was emotional manipulation, you're like, okay, this is a weird, sick bitch. I'm not falling for that. My little sister was like that, and then that's why I cut that little bitch off. I'm like, why are you? I'm like, oh, because I'm more creative than you. I'm like, you get mad when I'm drawing, when I'm painting, when I'm doing nails, hair, and when I'm braiding my own hair. And she would get frustrated trying to do the same things. I can't get my braids right, and I'm like, yo, it takes time. My shit wasn't right there, and I would coax these emotions, and I'm like, it takes time. You could do it. You could blah blah blah, and whatever she couldn't get right in life here. And then she's like, oh, like I felt her feeling that, like, oh, like if I get upset, she'll try to soothe me. I'm gonna just get upset for no reason just to get her attention. Then I'm gonna get upset to try to, and then I'm like, this bitch is, and I don't know. I just like, and then try to use it to like try to make me feel like I'm doing something wrong by elevating in life. Like, and she would say that too. I just don't agree with you moving to New York City and getting your own apartment. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I had to cut all of my sisters off because I'm like, they were all in on it, like trying to bring me down mentally and emotionally because they can't do shit in life. Like they're in and out of jail, and the other one like just relies on the emotionally and verbally abusive husband. Like she lets him talk to her like they ain't, like she ain't shit. And like she just always complains about things that happened in her childhood that stopped her from succeeding here. Well, I was once going to do this and do that, but since some shit that's none of my business, they will always blame some tragedy that they were stuck in again and again. And I've been through way more tragedies, and I'm still not stuck in it. I've been through so many tragedies, it knocked me into the Joker. And I just be laughing. I'm like, because I'm like, now shit funny to me, but they don't. And that's how you become untouchable right there. You guys have been through so much tragedies that you guys don't have to focus on that one incident and ruminate it on it and use it as an excuse here. And somebody is envious of the fact that you don't find, what is it, you don't find things hard and frustrating, like long processes here. Because when I was first doing those nail sets, they didn't look that good. Like when I first had my stuff, like and then even starting it, it was falling off and whatnot. Now I got something a little bit stronger. These was lasting like, I don't know, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I don't remember how long I put these on before they started coming off, but they lasted a long time until I was handling heavy stuff. I'm like, ooh, found the right nail glue. Oh, this one doesn't work. And then, like they don't know how to like charge it to the game here. A lot of you guys are untouchable, people are saying, because you know how to charge things to the game and you don't come in expecting yourself to have it already. These people are so used to pretending like they have it all together that they won't allow themselves to be in a process of building, meaning they never build anything. They just fall flat on their face and then like and then cry, ooh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Someone feels like because they're your blood and they're close to you, they could project like dirty thoughts into you. They're trying to project like thoughts of your child getting harmed here. If you have a kid, they're very envious of your kid here. They're very upset that you're nurturing your child instead of nurturing them. These people don't know how to tend to their own wounds here. They wanted to use you for emotional support and use you to tend to their wounds. And they felt like you guys, like you should just basically like sacrifice your success. I'm like, I was so shocked. I'm like, so you're basically asking me to stop living my life and moving forward here? Just can you just fell for me? I'm like, no, I won't. Like click, I'm already not where I need to be. Click, leave me the fuck alone. I'm like, that joke is crazy. I'm gonna drink some water, some lemon vitamin water. It tastes like a mixture of Gatorade and regular vitamin water. I love how some stuff is in English and then some stuff is in like Dutch hair, but then some words are, I don't know, the same. Endless choices, opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking, searching for a purpose here is coming out here with the Seven of Cups coming out. This is coming under this, yeah, Seven of Cups is coming out here. So The gossip on you is that you inspired many people to search for purpose in life, to search for more in life here. Some people, they hate that energy because it makes them feel like they can't be in victimhood anymore. And then other people, they love that energy because they realize, what is it? They feel inspired. They feel like, okay, it's simple. I could catch the rhythm. Like, I'm hearing, what is that? Let's get the rhythm of the beat. Hit, what is it? TikTok now got the rhythm of it. I don't know how that go. But either way, they feel like the way you teach them is like it's an easy rhythm to like get on to. I was about to mix that up with, hey, Macarena, Macarena, Macarena. I'm like, oh my goodness, all of these things I barely remember. Um, but it might be as easy as the Macarena here when they were looking at life as though it was a difficult dance. Like I still can't do the electric slide. I'm like, oh my gosh, letting go of things, but I can do the Macarena. Letting go of anxiety, recovery, releasing worry, deep seated fears, gaining clarity. Having ADHD is always like, damn, why did I say that? Why did I tell these people? And then I laugh because I'm like, I'm like, that slipped out without me wanting to say it. Letting go of anxiety, recovering, releasing worry, deep seated fears, gaining clarity. Yeah, you're not allowing any anxiety to be put on you, but the gossip on you is that you alleviate a lot of people's anxiety, and a lot of people regret doing that to you. Like a lot of people, like when you're emotionally intensive person, a lot of people try to put you in like emotional slavery here, like, and that's another thing I feel like people are realizing. A lot of you guys are alone, not because you can't find anybody, but because a lot of people try to entrap you. I'm like, I think about it too. It's too many people who try to mentally and emotionally like entrap me and like want me for like their personalized counselor. They didn't even want me to have other friends, like, and this was female friends and guys I dated too. Like, I'm like, I'm like, no, why are you trying to emotionally trap me? I'm like, I'd be afraid. Like, I'm like, what if it's another, like the stalker or like, like a suffocating type of person here? Like, like, Divine, please tell me more. Part of me want to act in ways or wanted to act in ways that were like unlovable or unwifeable here, like to like stop people from like trying to like, use my the fact that I've coped with my trauma to cope with their trauma here. I'm like, I went to therapy. I can't go to therapy for you, or I can't be your therapist. Like, and then also, especially, I could have honestly, and same thing with you. You probably like, I could be your personal therapist, no problem. They're like, now end your life and just be my personal therapist and rely on me. And no, I'm not doing anything for you because you guys aren't ish. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No hair. No, no, no. You guys have gotten out of that. Finding direction, confidence, expansion, foresight, moving forward, new opportunities. Take a chance and advancement is coming out here. Take a chance and advancement. Letting go of anxiety here. Yeah, somebody watches you every day and your life is moving on and always moving forward here. Your life is so much fun. I feel like the gossip on you is you get a lot of attention. Your life is fun. You guys are not in this anxiety that somebody wanted you in. They wanted you in sadness, anxiety, despair here. Somebody might have literally been praying to God, or like the only reason you felt it is because like these people felt like they could use law of assumption. I know she's sad under all of that. She got to be sad. She got to be feeling that, oh, she might be on vacation. But and it's like these people corny as fuck because like go on vacation yourself, like instead of worrying what's underneath other people here. You might have a group of people mad at you because you told them about themselves and they can't be direct with you, so they might be coming at you online here. With the finding direction though, you found direction on your own. You had new opportunities. Take a chance and advancement. You guys aren't afraid to take a chance like these people are afraid to take a chance. Like these people, yeah, they're afraid to take a chance. and they only thing they want to do. These are the people who are like this. They feel anxious. They feel wronged by people who wrong them. You're like, dang, I got so many people that wrong me. You're like, dang, I got to sue that hospital. I'm like, I gotta get that police officer that arrested me for no reason, just because he was misogynist, and I scared that man. I'm like mad because I scared him. That's the only reason. And I'm a woman. I'm like, put the cuffs on me. A lot of you guys, I hear what is that? I'm hearing that Wayne Wonder song, that my enemies suck it to me. What is it? Yeah, Yeah, enemies by Wayne Wonder. Enemies. You got a lot of enemies. And you might find it funny that you got a lot of enemies and people can't get to you. They can't get to you here because there's too many people trying to get to you. Rest, relaxation, contemplation, peace, contemplation, recuperation, rejuvenated, sanctuary here with the Four of Pentacles, rejuvenated and sanctuary. Somebody wants to just go to rest because of your life. Like a lot of what you've been through and the fact that you guys push forward here and you guys have so many options and whatnot, it makes them feel like they wasted their life here. Like they didn't see all of the cups that was in front of them. They were too busy looking for that one person that cares and nobody gives a fuck. And they're like, oh, and then you just accept it. It's like, that's life. Life is either nobody gives a fuck or it's nobody gives a fuck. Like, like I can do what I want ultimately. Because the people who do give a fuck are dumb and they're driving themselves into insanity and depression and all of these feelings just by looking at other people, twisting their thoughts up and whatnot. A lot of you guys live in inspiring ways that allow people to release that pain, release that anxiety, and look at life as like whatever they're building. Like, don't be feeling like as long as you're actively working on it, you shouldn't feel like you have to have it all together just yet. As long as you guys are building here. We got King of Cups, kindness, wisdom, innovation, diplomatic, trust, forgiveness, nurtures creative endeavors here with the King of Cups coming out here underneath the Ace of Cups in reverse, kindness, wisdom, and innovation. A lot of you guys, if you are feeling creatively blocked, I feel like you guys are going to meet a King of Cups that's going to inspire you. And that might be the gossip coming out here that you guys are going to find love. And that's going to lift these creative blocks up off of you and whatnot. And yeah, but they can't. Yeah, it's going to lift these creative blocks up off of you. What was that? Divine, please tell me more. What's going on? This collective energy. Somebody's real sad that you don't care. You don't care about their emotions. You won't consider their feelings. They're like, you don't think about how I feel, and I remember. And somebody feels like because you got a harsh opinion, you might be suffering here. But no, I feel like that's not the case. Somebody's trying to project unhealedness on you just because you're honest about life, your opinion, your preferences and whatnot. So some people want to come out their way to be honest to you because they can't be honest on their own. It's like some people want to punish you for the freedom you have and being untouchable when they're not untouchable. They have to live by the rules here. Recovery from financial loss, forgiveness, triumph, uncover adversity, positive changes are coming out here. You guys have recovered. The gossip on you is that you recovered from any sort of financial loss that you had. You're getting like 10 times more, or people might be saying that you will be getting 10 times more in the future. I feel like somebody could have they wanted control over your finances. With this being under the 10 of Pentacles, though, and this being by the King of Cups, the gossip on you is that maybe you have some sort of wealthy man giving to you, or people think that you have somebody wealthy investing in you and giving to you and whatnot and donating to you. But I don't feel like that's the case here. Um, What is that? Yeah, five of recovery. But you're about to have some sort of recovery in any sort of financial loss you have, or you guys look like you guys have recovered from poverty and whatnot. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Somebody is ready to back up off of you because they feel like whatever they're trying to do to you is hurting them more and whatnot. And people are realizing you simply deserve peace. You deserve a good life here. I feel like somebody could have been trying to put some sort of love spells on you, or they could be trying to like knock you down, like cause you some sort of anxiety or something here. Like they want to be in your energy field so bad. I feel like you guys could have hurt this person's feelings. Maybe like this could have been like a commenter that could have complimented you, and then you guys could have like blocked them because they were real creepy with it. They could have came off as like, however they came off, you just didn't want them around. But somebody felt casually scorned by that. If this isn't a commenter, this could be like somebody at work. I know I'd be putting people in their place, and then they'd be so mad, especially men. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, I was at UPS too. Somebody came in my truck with that. Hey, I'm like, why are you trying to number one ask me personal questions? Number two, why are you in this truck? I asked, and I didn't even have to say all that. I said, are you a manager or something? He said, no. I'm like, okay. And then he just got out of love because, like, why are you in my truck with that flirty shit? Hell no, I'm not gonna be. Oh, hi, back the fuck up off me. And then from then on, he had nothing but attitude with me, like that. Like I'm like, you can't try to bully me back. I bullied you first, like I'm like, keep your space here. And then it be some rejection that they can't like recover from. They can't like complain on because I ain't call them no names. I ain't do nothing but like MySpace here. Like that. Oh, I thought I was gonna have some sort of power over you. Like like I'm like you ain't have no power over me. Here, I'm like even a manager. I'll probably let him go a certain length, record that nigga. Then it's a lawsuit. I'd have had $1 million. Big changes, seize the moment, tenacity, accomplishment, determination, and ambition. Vicious is coming out here. Knight of Swords. But that guy, he was hot every time he saw me after that. I thought that joke was so funny. He just turned red. He was trying to do little things like, why is her packages overflowing? I'm like, this is rejection, revenge to his highest. And then he was so much shorter than me. I'm like, this is why. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't mess with certain people, certain. I'm like, I'm always right. Like, I'm always right about people and who they are physically and how they are in their mindset because we were all raised by our culture, so we act as though our cultures act. I'm like, there's very few people who step outside of that, and when they do, they're usually at goth concerts with colored hair or doing something alternative. I'm like, you in the same place as they are, like, mentally, emotionally. Big changes, seize the moment, tenacity, accomplishment, determination, and ambitious coming out here with the King of Swords. You Knight of Swords coming out here. Yeah, you guys aren't afraid to cut off anything that causes you any grief, drama, or harm here. And a lot of people are talking about it, like how you guys just don't allow things to harm you, things to hurt you. You cut off anybody that tries to get your attention, drain your energy, put you under any sort of like, I don't know, hell here. You control your fire within. And this is frustrating somebody so bad. Somebody feels like, maybe you guys do take certain medications, like anxiety medications or something here, where somebody can't penetrate your mood or penetrate your emotions to make you feel some type of way. I feel like same. I take mood stabilizer. So as soon as I feel something I don't want to feel, I could just no, no feelings. They gave that to me after my mom died. I'm like, I ain't feel shit since my mom died for real. I'm like now emotions is sort of a like a play here. I have logic, but then there's like, you could get mad for fun. You could like feel sadness for fun if I want to listen to a sad song. But it's like almost like emotion has to be like purposely accessed here. Somebody is hoping that you feel their pain because they got a lot of self-hate here. Somebody just wants you to feel sorry for them, especially somebody that wants your attention. They want to sleep with you. Then and and they feel like you should just give them one chance to do it. Like, so because their feelings is hurt and they feel rejected and understand you're very beautiful. It might feel it's a bunch of people want you to consider their emotions here because they see you as empathetic, but that's no, it's like weird. A lot of you guys are fully rejecting their energy and rejecting their emotions, and it's hurting them. They feel like it's killing them inside, and this is just not somebody you're interested in. They have a lot of guilt, self hate, inner critic, inability to face facts, feeling down, indecision. Yeah, with the judgment here in reverse, somebody is judging the hell out of themselves here. They do not like who they became, like, talking to you. Not talking to you, like, I guess, yeah, for talking to you, coming at you like that here. And comparing themselves to you, with this coming under the rest, the relaxation. Some of these people might not, they're having thoughts of going to sleep and not getting back up from that sleep because they feel like it's so frustrating to try to build here. Not to say I would wish that on anybody. I wouldn't. There's time to change. I feel like in life, they just got to get out of their pride here because they're too connected to other people and what other people think. It's like, and they're too focused on the same people. It's like billions of people here in this world. It's like, what would make you get lost on some person to the point where you become a monitoring spirit in their life? Like, there's so many other people that might want you. Like, why deal with somebody that just doesn't want you or isn't enthusiastic about getting around you here? I guess because some of you guys are very, very unique and they feel like they're not going to find another you in anybody else here. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got a need for control, frugality, saving money, blocking change, fear of change, hoarding and greed. There's somebody who tried to play you because they tried to, like, they were being frugal. Like, this is giving breadcrumbing energy. They wanted more. They wanted the better half, and they regret it. They regret trying to get the upper hand in a relationship or feel like you guys were using them. Like, maybe they felt like you were using them for their clout or you were using them for something here. Somebody feels like you were a great person to work with. So this could have been somebody that you wanted to work with. I feel like some of you guys could have gotten fired because that's why I brought up my work situation. My bad. So people at a previous job could have fired you, and then it could just now be coming out that you were an innocent party here. You're a completely innocent person. Like when it came down to this, but somebody could have lied on you. They could have pulled the string, like they could have lied on you. Some, like, and you guys could have gotten released because of this person, and it could have been due to rejecting them. And this person could have gotten mad. Whether this was a male or a female you rejected, you ain't really want to be friends with and be all buddy buddy because you felt their energy. It was like creepy or competitive. I would do that to competitive women too. Who are you? Because yeah, we're not gonna be friends. Like, oh God, like, here, and then move the hell on from there. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Somebody wanted to give you that feeling of rejection instead of you rejecting them. Because we got the hermit card here: loneliness, isolation, seclusion, being overcome or paralyzed by fear, antisocial, restrictive coming out here, antisocial, restrictive. loneliness here. I feel like this is you with the Ten of Pentacles. You guys might be going through some loneliness because you're sad because like nobody's really rooting for you and the Ten of Pentacles, but I'm rooting for you. I'll be rooting for everybody to get the fuck they own stuff and get the F out of my stuff. Like, you know, not like, you know, collective, but you know, those people trying to pull me down. But you know, I'm like, yo, why don't you just get your own YouTube? I'm like, yeah, why you want to like live by cure, like puppeteer me, like and puppeteer everybody? I'm very proud of you, and you guys are going to meet other successful people. A lot of you guys are going to accept that your circle is just going to have to be so small. Your circle is going to have to be small, and that's the part of you that gives exclusivity to you guys with the Ten of Pentacles cards coming out here. And that might be the gossip on you that you guys got to protect yourself because you got mad money. Some of you guys got more money than what people know. So people feel like you hid your money in some sort of like offshore account, or you guys had to do something here. Like, you know, you had too much money to stay with cruddy people. Like, you know, it was like way too much. And somebody's crying because they wish they would have cheered you on to they wish they were a trusted part of your circle because they might also be getting success, and them getting success is triggering a lot of people to get revenge about them and want to get, you know, a lot of people want to get revenge on them. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got delayed catastrophe, fear of pain, avoiding tragedy, resisting change, transformation here. We got the tower moment here. Somebody wants to calls you a tower moment because but it reversed with the anxiety card. Somebody was praying the tower moment on you, or they was speaking death over your plans. They're like, oh, the collective out there doing this, doing that. Somebody could punch them in the face. Somebody could do this. Somebody could do that. Blah, 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 blah. Like whatever you had going on, somebody was dead set on preaching negativity over it as though you guys didn't see some sort of hole in your plan here, and they're mad that you guys aren't like every day this person wakes up and checks your page and see like, oh, okay, the collective's still there, like the collective's still going, like the collective's still going here with the delayed catastrophe. So whatever tower moments people are trying to send at you, your life is not going to tower at all. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on? It's collective energy. We got failing business, poor financial decisions, materialistic, instability, obsessed with wealth and status, possessive here. The gossip is somebody is their business is failing with the guilt, the inner critic here, the failing business. Somebody's business is failing because like they don't want anybody to have anything. It's like maybe this is your old job. They could have lost some sort of contracts or whatever. I feel like a lot of people could have gotten involved with drama. Nobody was doing anything. Like nothing was going on. Like, you know, Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got a breakthrough, new goals, new direction, moving forward, taking action and passion coming out here, taking action and passion coming out here with the Four of Cups coming out underneath the frugality. Yeah, you guys taking a new direction is the gossip on you. And some people are mad at the new direction, or not the new direction. They're mad that they don't have any access to you. They never had any access to you, but like now they feel like there's no chance of having access to you, like in that you don't want anybody to have any access to you. It's like somebody could have felt like you were supposed to be laid back, you were supposed to be willing to, like, I don't know, be laid back or something, like, you know, be humble here. A lot of you guys are not laid back and humble enough just to come and meet people, or somebody had a whole fantasy, like, yeah, just meet people who maybe these are like, I don't know, people online. I don't know why I would say that. Yeah, people do maybe want to link you, meet you, like they want you to be some sort of down to earth person, but you're very aware that people might try to snatch your chain or like humble you or do or say something because they don't like the things you did or said, like have some sort of point, like, you know, here, like, you know how people create these parasocial relationships here. You guys are not allowing anybody access to you because of the people that might harm you. And then there's some people who are like, so I'm not going to harm you. That's unfair to the people who aren't going to. And it's like, no, that's not how it goes. And this is also why people are saying you don't care about nobody else's emotion because nobody gives a fuck about your emotions. So it's like, no, you're not going to wipe out what I feel for myself and then inject your emotions. It's like a bunch of talk here. And like, you're not falling for the BS. It's basically the gossip on you. You're untouchable in so many ways. Like nobody can, you're untouchable. You're secure. Your feet are on the ground here. You guys just don't give a F. And that is it's delicious, when you want, it's delicious to not give a fuck while people want you to give a fuck, and they feel like, here, oh, well, I think I feel, ha 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 ha, ha. You got thoughts and feelings on me, and I don't have no thoughts or feelings for you. We got easily influenced, emotional, sarcastic, no presence of mind, careless, overly critical, cold-hearted, pessimistic. I feel like this is you guys here. You guys are the mean Queen of Blades. You're not the nice Queen of Blades. Some of you guys have become sarcastic, careless, and detached here when it comes to your haters, but you're still showing love to your lovers. You just not, if you detect any sort of fallacy, it's like, do, 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 do. Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck on. Hey, love. Like, and people are like, how the hell do you do that? And you're not letting people, because it's like, if you feel what you feel, it's like you guys feel it and then you move on from it. And what the only feeling is that usually you're not interested in that person. You guys aren't interested in whoever's trying to send that weirdness towards you, basically. We got self-absorbed, yeah, self-absorbed, financial independence, imbalance of family and work, obsessed with status. Yeah, okay, yeah, obsessed with status with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Some people feel like you're self-absorbed, and they only feel like they want you to believe that you are self-absorbed for not allowing them into your life to bring them down here. A lot of people are like, I don't know. You know how people get. They start having the feelings, building thoughts, and whatever here. We got insecurity, creative block, lack of progress, overdependence, emptiness, suffocation coming out here. Somebody feels like they didn't want to suffocate you. They didn't want yeah, over dependent. So they could have like bred from you with this coming out as the King of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't want, yeah, they wanted to bred from you, but that didn't work. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got destiny, turning points, decisive moments, lucky, good fortune, cyclic nature of life. Yet the wheel of fortune is coming out up right here. And the Ten of Pentacles, the wheel of fortune. The gossip on you is you're quite lucky. You're quite fortunate, or people expect you to be lucky and fortunate. I'm going to speak luck and fortune over your name. May you attract all of the money and freedom. May you attract the type of money that gives you freedom here. Like, because freedom, money is freedom. Like, wealth is freedom. And yeah, your life might have taken some sort of turning point here. And this is the Hermit card in reverse. Let's say, Divine, for something more. Yeah, people are seeing you basically is independent, self-absorbed, and wealthy here. They feel like you're starting to act like a celebrity. People might be like, oh, okay, since you want to act all famous and whatnot, it's like people started treating you famous, so you had to act famously when it came to you. You guys getting any sort of success in life, people did not want you to have it or wanted to test you here, like, and that be annoying. Like, let's see if they could really. It's like, get out of here. And you don't need to play in the same dirt that these people play in. A lot of you guys have enough to give to the world to get back without playing in the mud. We got rebellion, personal beliefs, free thinker, new approaches, subversion. See, I told you, new approaches, subversion here. You are a free thinker here. You guys don't think like anybody else. This is bringing that crying energy back around. Somebody wishes that you were still maybe their passenger seat princess, or that they made you a passenger seat to their life here. Like, because they feel like they could take you anywhere. You're calm and you're charming, and they feel like, you just say things that inspire them, and they love the things you do and say. It inspired them, and now they're not getting that inspiration because they weren't seeing your worth entirely until you walked away. Like, and now they're gossiping about this. Could be a lover now coming in. First it was like toxic feminine, now this feels like a toxic or confused masculine. I feel like his ego was up. He felt like he was like helping you by even talking to you. Like, like, oh, they don't got nobody to talk to, so I'm giving them an ear to talk to. A lot of you guys could have felt that. And it's like, why would you think I had nobody to talk to? Like, they're realizing that's low self esteem here. For them, I got something in my freaking eye. That's low self esteem here. To think that rebellion, personal beliefs, free thinker. They feel like low key, you're so beautiful that if you had anything else or anybody else to talk to, you would have never been in their face here. You guys are just selective because you gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect what you have to offer here. You gotta watch your back. You're not just anybody. Imbalance, disorganization, inability to commit to anything, overextending, and chaos here in reverse. Yeah, the gossip on you is that after you left this person or these people behind, like they're going through a major depressive episode. They really can't find the energy to show up in life. They can't find the energy to show out because they feel like they didn't see your worth, in full until now. Like, somebody could have also felt like you played games with them. Maybe you took your time with them, and because you took your time, they felt like that was you playing games when you should have this, that, whatever. And then they're like, yo, I was hypercritical for no reason. I didn't said this for no reason. Somebody's seeing that you see them as the full loser they are. Like, they're just a loser, Like that's what they feel like. Like, dang, they're losers. Just to see you grow and gain and accumulate the wealth and knowledge you accumulate, it's like, some people are, because they can't bring you down and they see you're serious about your forward movement. They're starting to support you. They're starting to say things like, well, the collective is doing pretty good. The collective is doing this. The collective is doing that. I can't really be mad about the collective. The collective is blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you were in the Page of Pentacles here when you met these people. Like, you guys were just building, but now you guys are going on to the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, but you're still goal oriented. Some of you guys are still in the Page of Pentacles, and there's nothing wrong with it because you guys keep building and whatnot. So people are like, okay, they're going to keep going towards that money because this means goal oriented, ambitious, loyal, faithful, planner, financial opportunities, manifestation, trustworthy, skill development. People are gossiping about how you're developing skills. You're dedicated to developing your skills and moving forward, and you're not letting anything upset you. You guys refuse to get caught up in the drama. Unless, some of you guys might like to, because you don't take it too seriously. You might like to laugh on the internet, dark sense of humor, but you're not getting caught up in no real drama here. And then that's another thing that you're teaching people, the difference between play drama and real drama here. Like, you meet you and come fight, girl. No, I'm not gonna do that. You ain't. Like, yeah. Let's see, we got competition and conflict coming out here. Competition, conflict, argument, disputes, lack of cooperation, diversity, tension, rivals, and opposition here. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that you see people as they got to be dumb to really get into real drama. Like, like, I'm like, you got to be, like, at a certain point, you get, your opinion should never be that strong that you're willing to fight for it. Like, that's just what I feel like. I'm like, you should never be that that mad here. If somebody's upset because that's the energy they wanted to have over you, they want to make you feel like you should never be that mad. That is like, ooh, who's mad? But when I am mad, I could feel mad, but I'll never be mad enough to do what you did because these people might get into all types of things, fights, this, whatever. If you got to protect yourself, that's one thing. If somebody swing at you, of course, you got to swing back, you know? Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. The gossip on you is also that you ain't have nobody there for you. So it's like nobody could take credit for this success. We got uh, yeah, the nine of pentacles coming out. This is always the lady I try to remember when I'm pulling up. I don't even remember what card. Abundance, elegance, luxury, self-sufficient, independence, material security, rewarded efforts. People are talking about how you guys are elegant and abundant here. This is people who don't know you, but they see you. A lot of people see you and they're like, you must be wealthy. You must be a rich person. Like, who is this wealthy person like walking around my neighborhood? Who is this beautiful person? They seem so balanced and elegant and beautiful here. You caught a lot of people's eyes in a good way that are gossiping about you. Some people want to set you up with their sons and whatnot and put you in their circles. So it's good that you got rid of any old dirty circles here because you're about to be put in much better circles and whatnot. We got balance, patience, moderation, calm, self control, cooperating with others, finding solutions coming out here. Yeah, somebody wishes that you did something like to like balance out this sort of elegance you have. Like, I don't know. They want to, I don't know. Divine, please tell me more. Canceled celebrations, problem within family, imbalance, lack of roots, insecurity, lack of faith is coming out here with the Four of Wands in reverse is coming out here. Yeah, somebody wishes they would have celebrated you instead of trying to humble you, embarrass you, humiliate you, whatever they were trying to do to you. I feel like it was no teamwork, it was no celebration. It was just somebody trying to pull you down. They're like, I could have celebrated them and try instead of trying to stunt their success here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. We got the Ten of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of people seeking redemption with you because maybe they just realized that you realized what they were doing and you realize it's wrong. You're like, no, I'm not going to sabotage my life and live a life that you're comfortable with. No, I'm not going to sabotage my views and my opinions and live a life that you guys want. I'm not going to do those things here. Seeking redemption, persevering, forgiveness, rising above problems, and improvement, healing, recovery, and reverse. Yeah, somebody wants forgiveness. They want redemption with you. They want to have something with you. This could have been like that energy that either tried to, they acted out of envy. This is a feminine energy that acted out of envy, or this could be a masculine energy gossiping about you because they acted out of pride. They had too much pride in what they thought they were providing you versus what they were getting from you. We got the world, celebration, sense of belonging, harmony, fulfillment, completion, achievement, travel, integration, wholeness, and unity here. You're about to find your soul tribe here. You're going to find your soul tribe, people that think like you, act like you, people who feel good and nourishing to your soul. Intuitively, you're going to learn how to socialize again. Some of you guys just did not have the right people around you to socialize. But the gossip on you is maybe that you guys already found it. People might be like laughing and giggling because they're going to love it wherever they're at. These people have similar personalities to the collective. Some of you guys are thinking about checking yourself back into school. You just want something like elevate yourself. And I feel like you're going to find people there. Some of you guys might be thinking of moving to another country. You might find people there. Some of you guys just want to move states. Some of you guys might be from the South and thinking of going upstate to the city. God bless you. Like I feel like, hey, you might find people there that you like. You want to move into there. I would never. Like, oh gosh, oh gosh. New Jersey is okay. And if you find like a lot of haunted areas and live there, then visit the city. That's what a lot of people from the South would do. They'll move to like New Jersey, Philly, Delaware, not Philly, Pennsylvania, because Philly is not the best place to move. Um, or the opposite. Some of you guys are from the cities and you're thinking of moving into the South. I would recommend Nebraska. You can get free land out there if you start building your house within like 5 months after they give you the land. I don't know the complete details, but you can ask Grok or you can look into it. You got how to get free land in Nebraska. And somebody made a YouTube video about that too, about how to get free land in Nebraska and whatnot. And then it's not, I don't think it's that expensive to build a house. Like, yeah, especially certain builders and contractors, especially if you're building a tiny home here or people are selling tiny homes for like, like I just seen the tiny homes being sold for like, and shipping container homes. You could build any type of house. You could get free land from Nebraska, then you can get a shipping container house until you could, and then that could be your smaller house there. And while you're building on to another house there, as long as you're building and whatnot within the 5 months of buying that land, you could build land here, there. I just wanted to live in another country because I'm like, what I want to live in? I'm like, no, no, no. That was my second option. I might still let me get enough money. I'll have a little house in Nebraska. Intuitive, subconscious, feminine energy, inner voice, spirituality, secrets, wisdom coming out here with the high priestess card here. The high priestess wisdom. The gossip on you is that you're very wise and you make other people wisen up here. You make other people smarter just by being around them and having conversations with them. Because a lot of you guys might be addicted to insight. You just like researching things, just like looking things up and whatnot. We got gaining clarity, releasing fear, finding the truth, suppressed emotions, conquering anxiety here. Conquering anxiety. You guys are getting over your anxieties and your fears is the gossip on you. Some of you guys could have been very anxious in the past or you didn't know where to go, what to be here. Somebody's like, this is not somebody, a lot of people are looking at you and you're like, this is not the person I knew. This is not the collective that I knew. This is not the collective that I grew up with. This is not the collective that I know. Like, this is not, they're like, whoa, this is not my collective. This is not my sibling. This is not my ex-girlfriend that I was with before. This is a completely different person. Like, this is what this person is trying to say to you. We got innocent, playful, carefree, children, joy, comfort, pleasure, familiarity here. Innocence, playful, and yeah, this is coming out under the Empress card here. The gossip on you is that you guys still maintain your innocence, your playfulness, everything, all the light inside of you. We got the Three of Swords coming out. The gossip on you is that you fully healed from this heartbreak, and the fact that you healed so quickly has somebody doubting that anything they did for you was that good. They're like, you must have not even liked me for you to heal that fast. They're like, you must have never even liked me in the first place. Optimism, forgiveness, recovery, healing, releasing pain, and acceptance. Yeah, you guys have healed. You release that pain. You're in a place of acceptance now. And I also feel like this is where your envious person is heading. They're like, they're going to be great in life and there's nothing I can do and say. And that just don't matter to them. They're like, this person moved on. This person living a whole different life. This person is never going to feel my emotions for me. They're never going to digest or care what I have to say here about them and how they live, like on a base level here. But I feel like that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this live gossip reading. Goodbye.